Hey team, this is Logan, one of the master instructors for the PPSC. Just wanted to bring you sort of a real-time demonstration of what the superficial backline soft tissue protocol looks like. In case you haven't really seen anything like this before, it's actually a really powerful retest experience to do with clients. And I would say the main reason why I do it is, especially if I'm introducing soft tissue work to someone for the first time, I really want them to understand how powerful it can be and how much of an improvement it'll make in their workouts. So I really try to make sure that their first experience is impactful. We talk about results-based practice in the PPSC versus ritualistic. And so if we can deliver a really noticeable difference in our client's first experience, then we're way more likely to have the buy-in that's going to translate to them actually doing this stuff on their own, and or they're going to understand the importance of why we incorporate phase 1 and phase 2 in their dynamic warm-up every time they come and train. So what you saw me do at the beginning there was stand with feet hip-width apart, gently straightening out the legs. I hesitate to say lock joints because that's not really a good cue to get into the habit of using. However, we do want to make the test replicable. So going for a gently really straight leg and then just slowly folding over and trying to hang and seeing where our initial range of motion is. So it's not a reach or a bounce, it's just a gentle hang. And I always coach my clients to kind of get a feel for where the stiffness or tension or restriction is, and or sort of what the overall intensity of that is. For some people, they have a lot of sensation, and so that's something that we're going to compare to when we do the test again at the end. From the retest, then we want to move into the soft tissue protocol. So from reading the blog, you would see that we're dealing with fascia that starts underneath the toes, runs across the bottom of the foot, and then all the way up the back line of the body. So this protocol is actually just using a trigger point ball on the bottom of the feet and then using a foam roller on the calves. And typically we will see a pretty big improvement from just those two areas. So again, we talk about the tight hamstring myth in the PPSC. We talk about the fact that tight is just a sensation. It's not necessarily the reality of the system. And so by working on the bottom of the feet and by working on the calves, those are typically areas where we see a lot of work and use. We walk around all day. We wear shoes that don't necessarily support good foot structure. So there tends to be a lot of movement lost in just the lower limbs. And that's what we're trying to restore to the body prior to the workout. So I'll do this with a brand new client. I'll do it specifically if it's a hinge focused day. I'll do it if they want to improve flexibility, if that's part of their goals, that's part of what they want to measure the success of our program on. I'll certainly do it if they don't pass the hinge screen in terms of getting their hands down below their knees with nice straight legs into pure hinge. So a couple different reasons why we might use it. But working the bottom of the feet, working the calves, let's take a look at the post result here. Sweet, pretty noticeable difference. So that's hopefully what we're delivering when we show clients this process.